We're live.
Yes.
All right.
It's always like, I don't know, it's always like a big deal when we go live because it's like, we're live. But
yep. It's like things are working.
Yeah. Things seem to be working, which is always a plus.
Absolutely.
We'll just do a quick little quick listen here on the thing. It shows live. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. I always have to do a little
test.
A little test, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
It's just us two, so there's no one behind the scenes there to give us like a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We have to give ourselves the thumbs up.
Yeah. So.
Thumbs up.
All right. So yeah, we're going to be drinking Texas whiskeys tonight because Texas.
It's Texas.
We are in Texas, which, you know, is part of why we do Texas whiskey on here sometimes. And yeah, if we weren't in Texas, we probably wouldn't have a Texas whiskey night.
Nope. We'll have a whatever state we were in night.
Yeah. Except those states aren't as cool.
No.
We're pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we have the Old Overholt Bottled and Bond Straight Rye here to start off Texas whiskey night.
Yep.
And those of you who are watching the replay, because I don't see anyone right now, are probably like, wait a minute, that's not a Texas whiskey. But it isn't. This is the one that we reviewed, the review that went up earlier today. And during editing, I realized we forgot to add it to the infinity bottle.
Oh.
So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Do you want to add it?
Sure.
And we were doing so good, too. We had gone like over a year without forgetting to add one to the infinity bottle. And then for somehow we forgot to add this one. So it is added.
It is added.
To the Infinitus Buttus.
We're back.
We're so back. All right. So there's a little bit of... we'll just start with the Garrison Brothers.
Yeah. So let's move this out of the way.
Classic Texas whiskey. One of the first Texas distilleries.
Okay.
And we'll drink them out of our Garrison Brothers Glencairns.
It's been a while since we had Garrison.
It has been, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like been since we visited? It probably was.
I think so. Even then, we barely had any sip.
Yeah. I think we visited and then we came back and reviewed this whiskey like that same month. And then, yeah, I think that was the last time we ever had it because the bottle's still fairly full.
They're good, just pricey.
They're super pricey. But yeah, starting off Texas whiskey night
is Garrison Brothers.
Garrison Brothers.
Very Texas whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Just all the oak impact. Like all of it.
I'm getting more cedar than oak.
It does have kind of that cedar sort of taste, but I think that's still like from the oak or that cedar smell because we haven't tasted it yet. But yeah, it's woody, I'll say, oaky, herbal even.
Yeah, definitely herbal.
Mm-hmm.
Like sage grass or something like that.
Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of vanilla there, but not as much as I typically get in a bourbon. And it's not as sweet as your typical bourbon either.
No.
And I don't think a lot of the ones we have tonight are going to be as sweet as a typical bourbon.
Just because it's Texas.
Yes. Texas.
Ready?
Ready. Cheers.
Ooh. Bit spicy on the back end.
Ooh, it is. 94 proof, 47% ABV. So not
bad.
Not that high, but it
Tastes
drinks.
stronger.
Yeah, it drinks real spicy. and hot.
How many years is this one?
2 or 3. It has to be at least 2 to be called a straight bourbon whiskey.
It doesn't say. Oh,
No.
3.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. 3 years old.
I was like, I thought they had to mark it, but yeah, they did.
Aged 3 years in oak.
It's like they forgot to mark it and they just like put a little sticker there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're like required to put. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I think they are.
I'll have to. Yeah.
Because it has to be at least 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they had to label it.
I don't know. Because I've seen other bourbons that aren't labeled. Let us know in the comments like what the rules are for labeling bourbon. Because I know when it comes to bottled and bond, there's certain rules when it comes to like putting the age statement on the bourbon. But with
just regular ones,
just like non-bottled and bond bourbon, I don't know. But yeah, we're drinking Texas whiskey tonight because yesterday was Texas Independence Day. So for those of you who don't know, history lesson time. Texas gained its independence on March 2nd, 1836 from Mexico. And it was, for about 9 years, it was its own country. Texas was an independent country for like 9 years until 1845 when it joined the United States. So, yeah.
Texas should go back being its own country.
I feel like we could do better now than we did back then. I think we were kind of
especially with taxes and everything.
Yeah, I think we were kind of struggling a little bit back then, which is why we were like, you know what, let's join the United States.
Yep. Just have our own military force.
And then we tried to leave again in the Civil War, and then we came back. So.
Oh yeah, that second time didn't work out so well.
No.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but very herbal, very woody.
News about whiskey. What's up? It's National
Hello.
Bottled and Bond Day today. Are you serious? Really? Wow, we missed we missed a what am I trying to say? An opportunity there. National Bottled and Bond Day. Oh yeah. Honors the anniversary of the signing of the Bottled and Bond Act of 1897. That's
so cool.
That is cool.
All right, we'll have a bottle and bond.
We will have a bottle and bond. Yeah, we'll have a bottled and bond Texas whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah. And actually, that's a very good segue to what our next whiskey should be. Because, so Garrison Brothers was the first legal bourbon distillery in Texas after Prohibition ended. And I say after Prohibition ended, but Garrison Brothers, I believe, was founded in like 2010. So like Texas whiskey, just as a genre or type of whiskey, is very new.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, or 2008, like it was like 2008, 9, or 10, somewhere around there.
Then when Texas whiskeys started having Texas whiskeys?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Why were we so late to the party?
I don't know. But yeah, Garrison Brothers was the first distillery to open and start making bourbon. However, another distillery beat them to the punch as far as actually releasing a whiskey.
Oh.
Because Garrison Brothers was trying to release a straight bourbon, so they waited 2 years.
Mm-hmm. But
this other distillery only waited 6 months to release their whiskey.
And that's a segue.
Yep. And that was Balcones. So we'll be drinking Balcones Big Baby, which is their bottled and bond whiskey. So, you know, happy National Bottled and Bond Day. But, where is the other one? Okay, seriously, where is it? Oh, there it is. This, Balcones Baby Blue, was the first product released by Balcones. and aged at least 6 months in oak.
Ooh.
So they only aged it for 6 months, and that's how, even though they technically started their operations after Garrison Brothers did in the same year, they were the first ones to actually release a Texas whiskey because they only aged it for 6 months. This is, I believe, the same as this, just aged longer, and it also had it was also finished in, or not finished, but aged in tequila casks. So
being aged 6 months, like, it's still considered whiskey?
Yep. Yeah, because it's a corn whiskey.
Oh.
So I don't think it has like as strict rules as bourbon. Although bourbon doesn't necessarily need to be aged for a specific amount of time. It just needs to be aged in new oak, and it can be called bourbon. Like, it can be aged in new oak for 5 minutes and be called bourbon. It just has to be aged for at least 2 years to be a straight bourbon.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to use the balcones glass. The balcones whiskey. Shoot. You're still on your Garrison Brothers. That's okay. I don't know right off the top of my head if we have another bottled and bond Texas whiskey, but if we do, maybe we bust it out, because National Bottled and Bond Day is not something to ignore.
Nope. It only happens once a year.
Yeah. All right, so this is Balcones Big Baby. I believe this is their first bottled and bond whiskey that they ever released. They've released a few more since then. But yeah, straight corn whiskey matured in tequila casks. So of course it's 50% ABV because it's bottled and bond. Aged at least 5 years, so it's 1 year older than the requirements for bottled and bond, which is 4. This has a sweet smell.
It does. Very candy-like.
Candy corn. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
I do have that. I do smell some of that tequila cask. Are you talking about?
Oh, you think so? Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the tequila comes through big time on the taste.
Yeah.
Wow. We've had this whiskey 2 or 3 times now on the channel. I feel like every time we have it, it tastes different.
I feel like I like it a lot more last time than this time.
I feel like I liked it a lot more the first time. The second time, it was very herbal, which I'm not getting as much this time.
Yeah.
Like, this time, the tequila influence
is really coming through.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Well, that's interesting.
That's good, though. So the first time I remember really liking it. The second time, it was just like, eh. I feel like I like it more this time.
I don't remember the first time we had it.
We had it pretty close to when it came out. Or when it was released. Because this was bottled January of 2022. So I think we must have had this in early 2022. Because that's when it was bottled. And this is batch 22-1. So, if anyone has this, and that's what batch it is.
Yep. Now we got a little bit of herbalness to it,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm drinking tequila on that one.
Seriously. It didn't have that much of a tequila influence the first time.
I don't think so.
Definitely not the second time. That's super interesting. I'm gonna take a little sip of water here and see what happens. But yeah, I think Texas whiskey like really started with these two distilleries, Garrison Brothers and Balcones. They were the first one to actually start producing whiskey, but they were the first one to actually release a whiskey. So good way to start the Texas whiskey stream, I think.
Which is kind of interesting. The fact that it's so young, and we got all these distilleries.
Oh yeah, we're up to like I think close to 40 distilleries now in
40?
Texas.
Wow.
Like they have just been popping up super quick. But yeah.
I don't think I had a distillery that I didn't like either.
No. I think I've had like individual whiskeys that I didn't care for, but I don't think I've gone to a distillery and been like, ooh, I don't need to try anything from them again.
Yeah.
Like it's
They have something I like.
yeah. And we've been thinking about going to visit some distilleries again. We went back, I think it was 2022, when we went and visited like or was it 23? I think it was 2022. When we
Was
went
it?
22 or 23 when
Yeah.
we went and visited like 3 distilleries and released videos.
Went to Andalusia, Devil's River, and Garrison, right?
Yeah, Garrison. And yeah, I think it's about time we do that again.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe here in the next month or two we'll venture out and visit some more distilleries around here because there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Still Austin. We need to go to Still Austin.
Yeah.
That is super interesting. This has evolved. Like, this whiskey has changed.
See, I can't. I don't know how to explain this whiskey for notes purposes. There's
Tequila.
Yeah, that's tequila and then some herbal, but that's about it.
Yeah. Tequila, herbal. It did have that sort of candy corn
Initially.
Mm-hmm. It has sweetness there. But yeah, tequila is definitely a tasting note in this one. Because it just matured in tequila casks. I wonder if this spent its whole life in tequila casks. Probably.
Well, if it says matured, probably, right?
Yeah, or otherwise it would say finished. We hope you will enjoy this neat on ice or in your favorite salt-rimmed cocktail.
Ooh.
You know, it would be interesting to make like a
margarita?
margarita with this. A whiskey margarita. Because it definitely has that flavor.
And it is a darker tequila taste, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a rich, like a añejo tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I know we have a little bit left, but want to go ahead and pick out our next one. We didn't really have a plan as far as like which ones we're gonna drink, but we have Let me see. What is the proof on this one? 112. Let's save that for later. We could do a crowded barrel. Oh, I know which one we should do.
What was that?
Where is it? Where is it? This one. Oh yeah, this is also 100 proof. It's not bottled and bond, but it's also 100 proof. This is the Crowded Barrel Errant Barrel. We tried. This is batch 3. We tried batch 1. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And so batch 1, which is also, oh, this is 109.3 proof, and this is just 100 proof. But batch 1 was distilled in Scotland, but aged and bottled by Crowded Barrel Whiskey Co. in Austin.
Oh.
So a Scotland distillate, but aged in Texas. Same with this one. Distilled in Scotland, aged and bottled by Crowded Barrel Whiskey Company in Austin, Texas. Aged in Lafroig quarter cask barrels for 3 years and 1 month.
In 1 month.
3 years and 1 month, aged in Lafroig quarter cask barrels.
So that one may have a smokiness to it.
Here in Texas. Yeah. Now, if we want to get like super... We'll wait until we finish this, but I do have the Lafroig quarter cask if we want to like do that comparison. But that smoky one might just completely throw off my palate for the rest of everything. But I'm really enjoying this balcones.
It's just throwing me off so much.
I know you're not a big tequila person.
Yeah. It is very smooth.
Yeah. It sure is. Let's see here. We will get the Crowded Barrel glasses next. And no, we don't have glasses for like every distillery we're going to be doing. It's just that, just so happens that these first 3 we have the glasses for them. Okay. So 100 proof again, but it's not bottled and bond because it doesn't meet the 4-year age mark or the whole, like it's not an American distillate, so.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this was distilled at Arran Distillery, if I'm not mistaken, in Scotland. But yeah. Crowded Barrel, Errant Barrel, Batch 3. Island, new make, aged in Lafroig quarter cask barrels for 3 years and 1 month. Distilled in Scotland, aged and bottled by Crowded Barrel Whiskey Co. in Austin, Texas.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's pretty sharp in the nose.
It is, isn't it? I'm getting cherry.
Yeah, like black cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Either cherry or plum, but I think it's more cherry. Cherry.
I think so. Plum is interesting. It's definitely like you said, a black cherry, like a dark fruit. It's rich. It has a really rich smell. That smells really good, actually. I want to try the Lafroig quarter cask, but then again, I don't because, I mean, I know that one's smoky, and I'm just afraid it's going to completely blow my palate.
And we have more to go.
Yeah.
We got a next string.
Yeah.
We'll do our Scotch stream.
We should. We'll do a Scotch stream, and then at the very end, we'll do the Lafroy quarter cask with this one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very like dark fruity. That smokiness is there, but it's light.
Really? I'm not getting it on this nose.
It's there, but it's really light for me. I've got the slightest hint of cheesy.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. Just like the little tiny bit. But I think the dark fruit is the prominent note in this one for me.
Mostly I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't have tasting notes on there.
Ready?
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. I got a bit of smokiness on the taste.
Yeah. The taste in general, it's lighter than I expected it to be.
I feel like it's the consistency of it is a little bit thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Like a smoky cough syrup.
See, for me, the consistency was very light.
Really?
Maybe I just like swallowed it too quickly or something. Yeah, very light for me. Not creamy or viscous at all.
Like, I'm not getting creamy, but I am getting like a syrupy type of.
Huh.
Well, that's interesting, right? We got different ones.
That is super interesting.
Like, it's on the different end of the spectrum too.
Yeah, because like flavors, I can see like getting like different things, but like from a texture standpoint, I kind of want to try your glass. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
That we're getting like very different things on the texture. But yeah, a light smoke on the flavor.
A little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dark dried fruits, I would even say.
I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness to it.
Yeah, probably.
See, we're having the same thing.
Maybe even like a mild sort of leather note.
Yep, I could definitely say that.
The cheesiness I was getting on the smell isn't there so much on the taste.
Yeah, I'm not getting any cheesiness.
No.
I mean, I'm getting some dryness to it though.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's like the bitterness, but it feels drier.
Yeah, sort of that like Texas being aged in Texas bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really interesting though. I mean, it's a Scotch aged in Texas. I mean, what can you do? It's a Scotch aged in Texas, aged in smoky Scotch barrels. Peated Scotch barrels. Lafroy quarter cask. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to smell it.
Okay. Really? You're gonna waste it just to smell it?
We're just going to smell it out of the bottle.
That's not really doing anything. That's much smokier.
Yeah. But, like, I also kind of get that dried fruit sort of smell. But yeah, it is much smokier. Like, it's...
Mm-hmm.
It's a good bit smokier. What's up from West Texas? How's it going? Junior
Hola.
De La O. Yeah, no, this is definitely smokier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it will be nice to do a comparison to these. And I don't want to taste this today, but just doing a comparison to those in a video. Whether we're reviewing this one or that one or whatever the case may be.
Well, a Scotch Scream. Scotch Stream.
A Scotch Scream. Ice cream for Scotch. So, Junior De La O from Texas. What is your favorite Texas whiskey? Let us know, and if we have it, or at least something from that distillery, we'll give it a shot because we're kind of improvising as we go on this Texas whiskey stream. But these are the three that we have tried so far.
So Garrison Brothers, Baby Blue, and Crowded Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And we're initially talking about how Garrison Brothers and Balcones,
Yeah.
they're both like almost neck and neck in terms of releasing.
Mm-hmm. Like starting and releasing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking Eagle Rare that I got for $45. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal for it. But yeah, we'll spend a little bit more time with this one, and then we'll move on to the next one. Might just go ahead and see what we can find. Maybe this Treaty Oak. You know, we haven't done a rye yet. Let's do this rye. Another 100 proof. Perfect.
Yep.
That'll be the dump glass. All right, so we're going to move on to another Texas distillery, Treaty Oak. This is Shinley Reserve Rye, aged 12 years.
Ooh.
Now, sourced from the now shuttered Shinley Distillery in Canada, this bottle contains the last batch of rye whiskey made with this particular mash bill. Mature and complex from years of interaction between whiskey and barrel, the aging is finished in the high heat right in the heart of Texas. The time spent in Texas imbues this whiskey with added richness and creates a truly distinct rye that stands out in any collection. So, kind of like this one, this is sourced from Canada and aged in Texas. This one wasn't sourced from Canada, but it was sourced from Scotland, which is a different country from us. I guess what I'm getting at is both of these were sourced from different countries. And then aged in Texas. And then we'll just do this. Usually we don't keep them all here on the table, but I think today we will.
A little bit lighter in smell compared to the other ones.
Yeah, but it's first thing I got was very herbal. And kind of unintentionally, we've had 4 different types of whiskey. We've had a bourbon whiskey, a corn, a single malt, and now a rye.
Oh. Definitely didn't plan that.
No, we didn't actually. It just kind of turned out that way. Yeah, but very herbal, grassy. It also has like a fresh kind of smell going with it too.
Mm-hmm. And with spring coming around the corner, this is perfect.
Yeah, it actually has a very nice fresh smell to it.
Like after rain type of smell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like wet grass.
Yeah. This is quite nice. But yeah, I believe this is from a distillery, a Canadian distillery that no longer exists, and Treaty Oak bought like the last of the barrels that they had, or the last
really?
of the whiskey that they had distilled there.
So is that worth money?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's from Canada, so probably not. Sorry. For anyone that's from
Burn! I hope no one's from Canada watching this. Well, I hope you are from Canada, but that was a joke. Well, I don't hope you're from Canada, but I hope people from Canada are watching this. I hope our reach extends to Canada. I said that the wrong way so many times, but we're just joking with you, Canada.
Yeah.
I love Canada. I went to Canada last year, and it was awesome.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
We went to Banff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was awesome. I would like to go back to Canada. HD, cheers. How's it going? Old-fashioned football. If you get a chance to try Balcones Lineage, it's really good single malt. We got Balcones Lineage
We do.
back here. We can give it a shot here later on. Junior De La O, I have a Four Roses I need to crack open. What kind of Four Roses? Is it one of the O recipes?
He has like 10 of them.
I have like 2 of them. That's a huge difference between 10. They're both just right there.
They have more.
No, I just have 2.
That's all Maker's Mark and... Well, just wanting water. I got distracted.
Old-fashioned football. Are you in Illinois? I know you're a Bears fan, but are you actually in Illinois? Are you like one of those folks who, like Gio, who's like a Packers fan, but he's not actually in Wisconsin? It's that bottle right there. Oh, this one? This is the Four Roses single barrel. Which recipe is this? This is the OESV. And then there we have just the standard Four Roses single barrel 100 proof.
We bring it out?
Nah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a really fresh herbal. Yes, that one. Like the standard single barrel. It's really good. We haven't actually reviewed it yet on the channel.
Wait, we haven't?
No, we haven't. We need to. That's on the list of ones to review. It was a gift. Oh, nice.
It's a nice gift.
That is a nice gift. All right, shall we taste it?
Yep. Oh, we're just smelling.
Yeah.
Sorry. Loud.
Ooh.
Very herbal in taste.
Yeah.
A little bit light.
It is kind of light. It's really pleasant, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I tasted that one. So Old-Fashioned Football recommended Balcones Lineage. If there are any other recommendations for Texas whiskeys that you like, let us know. And if we have them or anything similar or from that distillery, then we'll try it. But yeah, maybe we end the night with Balcones Lineage. Mm-hmm. Get your Canadian products before it's too late. Oh yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
Wait, what Canadian whiskeys? Never mind.
No, it's the tariffs.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, wait, what Canadian whiskeys are good?
If you haven't already, leave a like.
Hmm?
And, That's awesome when a like is left. How is Peerless? You know what? I've never tried Peerless. Anything from Peerless. But I want to.
Is that Texas whiskey?
No. It's I don't know where they're from. I assume they're from Kentucky. But I've never tried anything from Peerless. HD or Old Fashioned Football, if y'all know how Peerless is, let us know, or which ones to buy, because I am curious about that brand. I've always heard about it, and I've seen the bottles in the store, but I've never tried it, and I'm kind of curious.
Double oak?
HD likes the double oak. Peerless double oak.
Oh my gosh, I can actually see it. I don't know why.
Maybe that's when we try and pick up. Gio and I, right before this stream, we went to the liquor store to Specs, and I feel like they had a really, like, they were like fully stocked.
Mm-hmm.
So Peerless, I don't know, that might be one that we try and pick up, because I know that's supposed to be a good one.
Highly sought after.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's highly sought after, but it's definitely
Recommended.
yeah. It's definitely one of the popular brands that we haven't actually tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, Treaty Oak, they're in Dripping Springs, Texas, which is Dripping Springs is kind of a suburb of Austin. And they were one of the first whiskeys that we tried on the channel when we started reviewing whiskeys.
Really?
I think they were the first Texas whiskey we ever tried. Not this particular one, but the what is it called? The Red-Handed, which is sourced from Tennessee, I think.
Huh.
But yeah, we never really went back to Treaty Oak after that.
Well, there's a lot of things we never went after.
I know.
Like Sazerac, we never went back.
No, we didn't.
We did that once.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I have that anymore. I think we drank it. Or I drink it.
Yeah, because we only had that one. Or I only had that one.
I used to like to make cocktails with the Sazerac, the baby Sazerac.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I also just got a Penelope Junior de la O. Penelope 4-grain is nice. Yes, the Penelope 4-grain is nice. And we have a review of that one on the channel. Oh, okay, awesome. In our last live stream, we also tried the Penelope Toasted Oak.
It wasn't toasted oak. It was marshmallow, wasn't it?
It was the marshmallow toast. Where is it? Right here.
Yeah.
Penelope Toasted Marshmallow Oak. There's no light behind the camera anymore, so it like you can't really see it that well. But yeah, I believe this was a store pick from Specs. But Char 1 Toast Heavy Marshmallow Toast. This was really good. But yeah, we did a mini review of the Penelope 4-grain a while back, and that was very good. That's actually the reason I bought this bottle, because I wanted another Penelope, and I had gone to an allocated bourbon drop event at Specs in late December, and this was one of the ones they had there, and I was like, you know what, that 4-grain was super good, so let me just pick up another one.
Was that long ago?
Yeah, in December.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, open that Penelope 4-grain, because it is, it's really nice. Mm-hmm. And we still have this little bottle right here of the 4-grain left. I bought 2 of them.
Oh, you went and bought another one?
Well, I bought 2 of them when,
during the time?
Yeah. So we tried one of them, but yeah. It's really nice. I think I poured us a lot of this one.
I think we're just talking more.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to pour this one out because I want to try another one. Pour it in the dump glass.
That was good.
It was good. You know what? I feel like, because Currently enjoying Old Forester 1920. Yeah, that's a classic HD. We tried that one in 2022 or 3. And we haven't gone back to that one either. We need to go back to it one day. But not today. Because we're doing the Texas thing. What do you want to try next?
So we still got the Rebecca Creek.
I'm thinking still Austin. Just because we haven't tried a still Austin yet, and they're...
Yeah.
Like this one?
Oh yeah, we can do that one.
We can do this one. Another 100 proof. We'll just keep the 100 proof thing
Barely.
going. Yeah. That one is 94 proof, but everything we've tried since then has been 100 proof. So this is... Oh, it's another Bottled and Bond for Bottled and Bond... Today is National Bottled and Bond Day. Whiskey... news about whiskey, let us know at the beginning of the stream. So we tried the Balcones Baby Blue Bottled and Bond, and now we're going to try the Still Austin Blue Corn Bourbon Bottled and Bond. Junior De La O, thank you for the subscribe.
Thank you. Bye. See you next time.
Yep. Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, I hope you enjoy our other streams. We try and do them the first Monday of the month, but if we're not able to, then we at least try and do them on the second Monday. But yeah. Thank you for the hearts. This has a nice smell.
It does. It's herbal.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is oaky.
But it has like a sweet smell to it too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I remember really liking this one. And I remember when we first tried this one on the channel, that I liked it a lot better than you did.
Which I'm surprised because it does have like a malty type of smell to it too.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? No, but this is a blue corn bourbon. This is a bourbon. A Texas bourbon. Doesn't have any sort of finish or anything. It's just a bourbon. The spirit's deep oaky flavor and hints of butterscotch and cinnamon make this the perfect bourbon for sipping by the fire. You getting butterscotch and cinnamon?
Nope.
Nope. So this is the winter 2023 release. All right, maybe I'll get butterscotch and cinnamon on the taste.
Yes, right?
Cheers.
It's sweet on the taste.
I feel like I get chocolate on the taste.
How about chocolate? My case of creaminess.
Yeah, no, it's definitely creamy. For sure. I'm just rearranging the bottles here. Because, yeah. We'll probably try a couple more. And I just want there to be room for everything. Okay, the balcones one is totally covered up. I just now saw it on there. I'll say, of all the whiskeys we've tried so far, this one probably has like... This one could almost pass for like a Kentucky bourbon. I feel like it has like those classic bourbon, like that sweetness, the vanilla, the oak, chocolate, maybe even a little bit of cherry. Like it has a lot of classic bourbon notes to it. The Still Austin.
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like we're just covering up everything. Let's do it like that.
Yep.
Mm.
And it does have that bitterness from Texas.
Yeah, it does.
I think that's the part that'll make me decide it's from Texas just because of the bitterness.
Mhm.
But outside of everything else, if that wasn't there, yeah,
Yeah. No,
Kentucky definitely.
yeah, but no, like I think just like the flavors that it has is very classic Kentucky bourbon kind of thing. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we just have a little bit more left on the stream. I'm actually going to rinse this glass out and use it again because we're almost at the end.
Okay.
I was gonna rinse your glass out, but I forgot you have your own water.
Oh, thank you.
And it's good to drink water from time to time when you're doing these whiskey tastings. To sort of rinse your palate, but also to like, stay hydrated. Does alcohol dehydrate you?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured it would.
The more you know.
Dun 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 dun. No, but we need to do some more Texas whiskeys on this channel.
Yeah.
We've done a few of these already, but like this one, like we need to do a review of that one. The Treaty Oak Rye.
We haven't done it? Actually, I think we've been lacking on the Tree Oaks for everything, right?
Yeah, we have been. Well, because 2 of the Treaty Oaks we have are store picks. So doing a review of a store pick is sort of
already tough.
Yeah.
And doing it for a store pick on a smaller distillery from one state, I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Treaty Oak is... Whenever we get something from Treaty Oak, it's always good, but it's a smaller distillery, and like I said, what we have are store picks, so... But I think this Shenley Rye does deserve its own review, because it's super good.
Does store picks really make that much of a difference?
I don't know. That's
something
another
we should
video that we need to do.
We hit the store pick and
The regular
whatever, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a video we definitely need to do, because it's we'll have to see. Those of y'all in the chat, what has been your I guess, experience with store picks? Like, are they typically better than the standard offering, or does it vary? That's a video that we've sort of been tossing around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. All right. Potentially the final whiskey of the night. So this is a new whiskey for us. We literally went out and bought it right before the live stream.
Yep.
But this is Iron Root Harbinger, 115 proof, and this whiskey won best bourbon, like just best bourbon.
Wait, isn't Rebecca Creek lower?
Is it lower?
I think it is.
Oh, we were going to try the Rebecca. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. We will come back to this one.
It's right there.
Right here. Rebecca Creek. 112.6. 115. Yeah, it's lower. Okay. Hold on, guys. We were just joking when we said there was only one left. There's two left.
Yep.
Rebecca Creek. This distillery is in San Antonio, and they've been around for a long time. Actually, they've probably been around as long as, or almost as long as, Balcones and Garrison Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But for the most part, they source their whiskey from MGP. Well, no. This one says produced, blended, and bottled by Rebecca Creek Distillery, LLC. Okay, so I guess they started out sourcing from MGP. But this is Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Whiskey, and this is actually a store pick from Five Palms Liquor. 112.6 proof.
Where's Five Palms?
Five Palms, they're over off of like Borgfeld Road.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where that is?
No.
It's up 281. It's like past. It's like the next exit past Bulverde.
Oh.
It's pretty close to the distillery itself. Because Rebecca Creek is off of Bulverde Road, and then the liquor store where I bought that is like off of the next exit off the highway. So it's pretty close. Time for Baby Jane heirloom corn. I cannot talk.
Heirloom
corn. Baby Jane heirloom corn. Is this heirloom?
No.
I don't know. Who knows? Not me.
Who knows? I think this is heirloom.
No, it didn't say.
Was that the only way to find it?
Gio's been battling a cough for like the last several weeks, so that's why he's coughing a lot.
Waco, Texas.
Waco. Yeah. No, but Rebecca Creek is San Antonio, Texas. We never really touched on that, like where they're from. But we've got High Texas, which is very close to Fredericksburg, and then Waco, Austin, Dripping Springs, which is like a suburb of Austin, San Antonio, and then Austin again.
Oh, Crab Barrel.
Yeah.
Crab Barrel's in Austin?
Mm-hmm. All right. Rebecca Creek, double barrel bourbon. No, double barrel whiskey. It's not a bourbon. It's just whiskey.
Oh, that means it didn't follow the...
It does not meet the criteria to be a bourbon. Yep.
Smells like a bourbon.
Right? Oh, okay. It says right here. The first of this series, the Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Whiskey, was first distilled in Indiana and initially aged for 3 years in second turn barrels. Okay. So yeah, second turn barrels. So yeah, it couldn't be a bourbon. After transporting the barrels to Texas, we batched the whiskey and added American and French oak staves for exactly 10 days. This unique maturation process emboldened the whiskeys while providing dignified characteristics, but we did not stop there. In March of 2018, we rebarreled the whiskey in new American Oak Classic No. 4 alligator char barrels for another 2.5 years in San Antonio, Texas, to build layers of complexity and marry the whiskeys for a dynamic finish. Holy crap. So this whiskey has moved around.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was distilled in Indiana. So it's MGP. Drink more. We've already had 6 whiskeys. How much do you want us to drink?
Wait, what's MGP?
MGP is a huge distillery in Indiana that a lot of distilleries, like when they're starting out, they'll source from that distillery.
Oh.
So like Bullet, I believe, sources from MGP. Rebecca Creek, Crowded Barrel, when they first started out, they sourced a lot from MGP. Yeah, a lot of whiskeys. We'll need to do sort of like a tasting of MGP whiskeys, because we could probably pick some out from what we have. HD wants us to drink more, so we will drink more. Rebecca Creek from San Antonio, Texas, our hometown.
Cheers. That was creamy.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of vanilla.
Oak impact is there.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if it's cedar or mesquite I'm thinking about.
Mesquite.
Mesquite?
Yeah. You always do that.
What did I say?
Mystique.
Oh. Mystique.
No, I think it is oak. Yeah, no, it's definitely MGP.
You could tell the difference on that one?
Well, it's distilled in Indiana. So when it says distilled in Indiana, that's typically MGP. And HD. Multi-grain products is what MGP stands for.
Oh.
I think they used to be called Seagrams. Do you remember Seagrams?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, they used to be called Seagrams, I think.
I still don't remember it.
Okay. That is a very good whiskey. That's probably my favorite Rebecca Creek whiskey. We have another Rebecca Creek that we will not try tonight. But this is the Rebecca Creek Double Oak Bourbon Spanish Oak whiskey. So this one says, Rebecca Creek Distillery had the opportunity to age their bourbon for up to 4 years in new Spanish oak barrels, as a rare approach to acquire a taste and color that resembles whiskey twice its age. This bourbon was then aged for 2 more years in second-turn American oak barrels to complete a unique dual-age maturation process full of robust flavor. Spanish oak is a much softer wood with wider grains that absorb more whiskey than a typical American oak barrel, causing the whiskey to easily pull a stronger wood palate with pronounced notes of vanilla, warm pecans, and dark chocolate on the finish. So, yeah, we've got another Rebecca Creek here that we might opt to try.
Yeah. And it's a very dark whiskey, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it actually has the mash bill back here. 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% barley.
Ooh.
And this one is the same. Same mash bill on this one. So this might be one that we try at some point. Rebecca Creek Double Barrel
Rebecca
Spanish
what?
Oak. Rebecca Creek. I think one more sip of this one is going to be plenty.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
I don't know if we've had it yet on the channel.
I don't think so either.
It's very good though.
Yeah.
It's
creamy, herbal, oaky, vanilla sweetness.
Mm-hmm. Very. I mean, it's. It doesn't say bourbon on the label, but it very much tastes like a bourbon.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. There must have been. Well, let's see. It was initially aged for 3 years in second turn barrels. So that tells me it was aged in barrels that had already been used, which is
why it didn't
why it's
fall
not a
like
bourbon. Mm-hmm. The proof is 112.6. So it's kind of high. Not as high as others, but not as low as others either.
It's not sharp at all, though.
No, it's not.
For the proof?
I think the oak is what like comes through the most, more than the alcohol. But yeah, I would recommend that whiskey. Actually,
Will you use it again?
you will read it again.
I'll use another cup.
Okay. Yeah, I totally recommend this one, just because it is super good, and this is barrel number 19-0043, bottle number 138.
Okay.
So this is a store pick, but whenever I visited this distillery, I tried their like the one that they did of this one, and it was super good. If you find the Rebecca Creek Double Barrel, I recommend picking it up.
What batch number was it?
But it's a single barrel.
Oh.
It's barrel number 19-0043.
So, well, that's pretty early.
Early. What?
Well, because if it's only the batch numbers. Oh wait, hold on. Because batch number 43, but I guess that's a 19 section.
19-00. Well, I don't know. Maybe 19 stands for 2019. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
How much was that Rebecca Creek? How much was this? I honestly don't remember how much this was. If I had to guess, I would say in the $50 to $60 range.
So that's pretty pricey for Rebecca Creek.
Yeah. I really don't remember how much it was when I bought it, to be honest. Because like I said, it is a store pick. And the store that I bought it from... so the store that I bought it from is kind of notorious here in town for kind of jacking the prices up on kind of like higher end whiskeys and like allocated bourbons and stuff. But what I will say for that store is whereas a lot of stores will jack up the prices on store picks, they will sell their store picks for the same price as like the standard offering.
Really?
So yeah. So I bought a bottle of Elijah Craig's small batch, a store pick there, and it was the same exact price as like the standard Elijah Craig store pick.
Okay.
Or standard Elijah Craig small batch. So
why don't you ever go there?
I don't know. I need to go to that store more often just for their store picks. I think the reason I avoid it though is because they do mark up like their more expensive stuff, but I do like the store picks.
It's like a mom and pop shop.
It is, yeah. Five Palms off Borgfeld Road here in San Antonio. Okay. Now the final one.
Yep.
Okay, so Iron Root Harbinger. They are in Denison, Texas, which is a little bit north of Dallas. This whiskey won Best Bourbon at some award show. I want to say it was like the San Francisco Spirits or USA Today or something like that. But it
was something big.
Yeah, like it was a big one, and it won best bourbon, like just best bourbon of all the bourbons out there, not just Texan ones, just all the bourbons, Texas, Kentucky, Tennessee, whatever,
Alaska,
Hawaii, yeah.
Who does Hawaii have bourbons?
I don't know, but it won best bourbon in that year. Let me drink this water, and then we'll try it to end our live stream.
So the thing about this bourbon is that he saw his specs before, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And he didn't want to buy it then. But he said that if he returns and it's still there, then he'll buy it.
Yep.
So and look at that.
I returned,
it's still there.
And it was still there. So I bought it.
I think he was hoping it wasn't there.
No, I was kind of hoping it would be. This one was $63. And I remember that because I bought it like 2 hours ago. Maybe like 2.5 hours ago.
Oh, that neck board sounds so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, this will be our final bourbon of the evening, or our final whiskey of the evening. It is a bourbon. Ooh, feel the label, like right there. It's like...
Ooh, that's nice.
Right? I don't know how well it comes through on the camera, but this label, like, it's like 3D. it like comes out at you, which is kind of neat.
It comes out at you.
This is aged for 36 months, so 3 years. This is edition 24B. The flagship bourbon showcasing heirloom corns. HD. Bursting with complexity. So yeah, they're in Denison, Texas, which is, like I said, it's just like north of Dallas.
Okay. So we'll let this one sit for three minutes.
Okay. That's probably a good idea. So yeah, what should our next stream be? Should it be a Scotch stream? Because the one before this was allocated bourbon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's about time for another Scotch stream in April.
I think so. Blue Scotch.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
What was our December stream? Was just like random whiskeys that I had recently picked up. Yeah, I think a Scotch stream is.
Because we didn't do any for January, right?
We didn't do a January stream. No. It's about time for a Scotch one.
Waiting for 3 minutes is a real long time.
Right? Yeah, anyone in the comments, let us know again what has been a Texas whiskey that you've liked. I know we said we'd end with balcones, but I think this is going to be our last one just because we've already had a lot. But yeah, Texas whiskeys that you like. Maybe we'll do a review on it. Maybe we'll do another Texas whiskey stream where we try different Texas whiskeys.
Yes. Well, we got 40 distilleries.
Yeah, we have a lot. Well, I don't have bottles from all 40, but I mean
we can get them.
We can get them.
And at least they're all pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get store picks.
Mm-hmm.
Normally we fast forward to this part.
Yeah. No, we're trying to let it just sit for a little bit to kind of give it the final one right after the final one. Yeah. No, this is the final one though. For sure. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've had 7. This is the final one.
You want to smell
Yeah, okay. You can do that at least.
it?
I ran out of stuff to say.
Oh my god, it's so sharp.
It is really sharp, right? You know, something we haven't done with any of these that we might want to do with this one is add water.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we didn't need to, though.
No, we haven't really needed to, but maybe with this one, because on the nose, right off the bat, it is pretty sharp.
It's only like 2 points higher than this one.
Yeah.
And that's like a much big difference in sharpness.
Mm-hmm.
Very oaky.
Yeah, oaky, dark fruits I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Grassy.
I was gonna say very earthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're in like the forest.
Mm-hmm. How many bottles do you have in your collection? Do you really? I don't know.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
Well, a lot to us.
If I had to guess, I would say
Full bottles. Let's just do full bottles.
close to 200.
For just full bottles.
Yeah, because I mean, there's quite a bit, and like, so I try to buy a lot of like half size bottles, so like 375 milliliters. So I am including those when I say close to 200. But especially with like scotches and stuff, those don't really show up in like half size bottles that much. So yeah, I'd say close to 200.
So you have 38 just this side.
You counted them.
The full bottles.
Okay.
Not even like the small bottles.
I'm not
or
counting,
half size.
I'm not counting the. Did you count this? Like the small ones, like this one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But I did count the ones in the back. Not that one in front, but the one in the back.
Oh, okay. 38. Wow. Okay. Yeah, water helps.
I didn't count the sets.
No, I wouldn't count those because those are like most of those are going to be like 200 ml bottles.
Yeah, so you do have a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. And then we have a bunch here on the floor that you can't even see.
Yeah. We're running out of space.
Yeah.
Let's get to a point where I don't know how we're gonna do that. I guess we're gonna put it on the wall over here.
Maybe. We might have to put some like on shelves over there to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of your Alabama one.
Oh, the Alabama sign? No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, the wine bottle?
Maybe we can get rid of the wine bottle.
Okay.
So like on the wall over here I have a University of Alabama sign, and on the wall over here I have a picture of a wine bottle. We'll get rid of the wine bottle.
And then like behind
shelving.
the camera we have wine bottles.
Yes.
Just
there's
like
probably
stacked.
Yeah, there's probably a couple hundred wine bottles back there too. So if you watch some of our earlier whiskey reviews, we used to sit with the wine bottles behind us. So you can see those if you check those out. Shall we taste it?
Yep.
Cheers. Hmm.
So for me, it's very bitter.
Yeah.
Very rough going down.
It is, isn't it? Oh.
So it is oaky.
I'm going to say I'm not seeing the whiskey of the year in this one. Like, I'm not getting that.
Mm-mm.
It is very oaky. Second sip. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's the neck pour.
See, that's what I was like wanting to let it sit for a little bit before we tried it.
Yeah, we did let it sit for a little bit.
I know.
All right.
So it's very bitter, but I think that's a lot because of the oak.
Mm-hmm. I am going to add a drop to mine.
Okay.
2 drops, actually.
All right.
How many would you like?
I think I'm just gonna do 1 drop.
Okay. So I added 2 drops to mine just to see how it would do. Although, I don't think it was the alcohol that really got me so much as the oak.
It was the oak. Or, yeah, I guess the bitterness is from the oak.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Maybe the water will kind of mellow out the oak a little bit.
Oh, no, but the smell or the nose was a lot sharper.
Yeah. Yeah, the smell hasn't really changed that much.
It's still very sharp. A little bit sweeter. Still very bitter. Very dry.
Dang, nabbit.
Hold on. I'm going to add another drop.
I want to come back to this one because it has to get better for me. I spent $63 on this bottle. It needs to get better for me.
Well, add another drop and see if it... Keep adding drops. It gets better.
We're going to add 2 more.
Oh, okay.
I'm up to 4 now.
So this is my second drop. This is his 4th drop. So remind the sharpness is still there on the nose.
All right, so the sharpness has gone away, but I'm still left with everything I was getting, like the oak and the herbal and everything. Like the flavors are still the same, but the sharpness is gone on the nose.
Very sharp on the taste. I do get a little bit creaminess, a little bit more. Very herbal. I think that's the oak. The bitterness kind of went away a little bit.
I feel like it hasn't changed much at all.
Oh, you and your big sips.
Yeah, but that's because I've added 4 drops. You've added... How many did you add just now?
This is my 3rd one.
So just 3 drops.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Keep adding one.
6. I'm up to 6 now. I don't know. There's something about this one.
Maybe it's just the neck pour.
It might be. We'll have to come back to that one on a review and just see if
It changes.
once we get past the neck pour, if it changes. Yeah.
It can't be an award winner.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
No, like I find it hard to believe that this is an award winner. It might just be because we've tried so many, like before this one, because we've tried. This is our 7th whiskey of the stream, but what you don't know is before the stream we actually recorded a review of another whiskey. So this is our 8th whiskey of the night.
Oh yeah. But we finished a lot of them.
No, we didn't finish a lot of them, but still. Might need to be aired out. Yeah, probably. But, I don't know. Maybe when we come back to this one on a review, we let it sit for a little bit. Because it's only 3 years aged, but I don't know. It's Texas. Humidity. That's interesting.
Would that change it?
I don't know. It was kind of humid today.
Wait, has it?
Hmm?
Has it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you don't have like a... Wait,
I don't have anything in here that measures humidity.
is it called a barometer?
Barometer.
Yeah.
Does the barometer measure humidity? I should know this.
Is it barometer?
I literally have a
barometer-
degree in meteorology and I don't know what a barometer does.
Is it barometer?
Barometer.
Or is that wind?
No, you're right. No, the barometer measures pressure.
Oh, okay. So in turn, that would be humidity.
I don't know
wouldn't
what measures humidity. An anemometer measures wind speed or wind velocity.
it? Okay.
What measures humidity? I don't know.
Humidor.
No, that's for cigars. Put it in the not good corner. No, I can't do that because this won an award. We have to try it again. I think you're right. We need to let it air out a little bit. Maybe the neck pour was a little bit too overwhelming. And
It is a higher proof, so that
it's
makes
115, but no. I really want to like that whiskey.
See, that one was pretty good. That was creamy, had a lot of sweetness to it.
That one was not as sharp as the others, I will say. The alcohol impact went down, but the
But you
bitter,
did 6 drops and I did 4.
yeah, but the bitter, herbal, oaky was still very strong.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time getting past that. So, I think this is going to be one that we come back to later on, now that we've already opened it. And we add water to it, probably even whenever we come back to it.
We're going to do it in August.
August?
I think it's a good month. What's that? 4 months?
April, May, June, July. 5 months.
5 months, okay. So July. We'll go back to it in July.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely want to come back to this one. Because, I mean, it won an award. Like, for best bourbon. Like, not just like best Texas bourbon, just best bourbon. USA Today 10 Best Reader's Choice 2019. World Whiskey Awards, World's Best Bourbon 2020. 2020, World's Best Bourbon.
Okay, so we'll do August. And I know you have more that are best bourbons.
Do we need to do like a best bourbon string? Because Henry McKenna was best bourbon like in 2017, 18, 19, somewhere around there.
We'll do best bourbons.
Yeah. I don't know, man. HD, if I remember correctly, you're from Michigan. Let us know what Michigan whiskeys we should try. If there's any good whiskeys up in Michigan. We have a Traverse City kit, but if there's any others, let us know.
How do you remember this?
HD is always on our streams.
But how do you remember the... Well, he's not like... I'm pretty sure he didn't say, I'm from Michigan all the time.
Well, not all the time. Taste is subjective. No, it definitely is. But I just find it hard to believe that this would have, like, beat out other bourbons. Because the oak just seems to be so overwhelming to me.
And the sharpness is really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they don't add water to
They
theirs.
might.
Think so?
I mean, they could. But, like, even if they add water to it, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. Part of me wants to have another one just to, like, end on a high note, but we've already had a lot, so.
You can. So for being 112, it's a lot sharper than
It's
112.
115. This
Oh,
one is
115.
112. This one's 115.
It's a lot sharper than 115.
Yeah. Yeah. But, all right, so that was our last one. I'm going to go ahead and pour this out. So, Gio, of the whiskeys that we tried tonight, the 7 whiskeys, right? Yeah, 7. Which one was your favorite?
It's 1C. I'm trying to get it to my liking.
I think I know which one is my favorite, but I want to see which one was yours.
You think so?
Yeah. I think I do have a favorite of the night.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we, like, point to them at the same time?
Sure.
All right. 3, 2.
Hold on.
All right, so we've got the Errant Barrel here from Carter Barrel. Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Bourbon. Iron Root Harbinger Bourbon. Still Austin Blue Corn Bourbon. Treaty Oak Shinley Rye Whiskey. Balcones Baby Blue Corn Whiskey. Or Big Baby Corn Whiskey. And then Garrison Brothers Small Batch Bourbon.
Ooh. Give me 10 seconds. It's between 2.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I have, like, a clear favorite.
Clear?
Yeah, I do have a clear favorite from these. Detroit City Bourbon. Okay. We'll have to see if I can find that here in Texas. Like, so we have a Traverse City kit that my wife actually bought when she went up to Michigan. My wife was born in Michigan. So she went up there a couple of years ago to visit some family. She brought back a little Traverse City kit for me. We should have that on one of our videos here soon.
Detroit City?
Traverse City.
Oh, Traverse City.
Yeah. Detroit City Bourbon, the 10-year. Okay. We'll have to see if we can find that.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Really?
Yep.
The Garrison Brothers.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That was actually my second choice.
Okay. Yeah.
It was either between these two.
For me, it was between this one and this one. The Carter Barrel.
So my third pick was this one.
Oh, okay.
So it's this one, and this one.
Mine was this one, and this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, tequila is my favorite.
You didn't like that one?
Well, it's not my favorite.
No. Yeah.
I didn't say I don't like it. It's just not my favorite.
Yeah. No, I got you. No, don't pour out good bourbon. Well, we've already had a lot to drink.
Wait, what do you say?
He said, "Don't pour out good bourbon. Drink it."
Oh,
We have it all right here. This has been our dump glass for the night. So, I mean, I guess we could try like everything we've dumped out and see how it tastes.
really?
You're like, no.
I could try a little bit, but not like. All right, so we'll dump out this one.
Yeah, dump out whatever you've got left in there. We've had a lot tonight.
So 10 drops is really good.
How many did you add?
10.
You added 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, 10 drops total. So 4 more drops for you.
Oh, okay.
It became grimy.
All right. I'm going to drink from the logo side because I think you were drinking from the other side.
Oh, they were important. Okay.
So this is the dump glass of all our whiskeys tonight. It's got the herbal thing happening. He poured it into another glass. For me, it's still very oaky, bitter. Which of these does it taste the most like? Probably this one. I think it tastes the most like that one.
You think so?
The blend of all of them, yeah. The Rebecca Creek.
It's still pretty sharp.
It is. Mm-hmm.
It's sharper than this one by itself. I think it's this one.
No, because I'm getting more flavors out of it. Like I am getting like a sweetness there, and I don't know. I feel like I like that better than this one. That rye was super good for me. That Treaty Oak rye. That was your number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that Garrison Brothers, I mean, it's just a classic. Like, classic as much as Texas whiskey can be.
Yeah. It's still very sharp. It's sharper than this one, for sure. So, okay, I'm here pointing stuff out. So it's sharper than the Rebecca Creek. That's why I'm like pointing out to the iron. What is it called?
Iron Root?
Iron
Harbinger?
Root? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also 10 drops.
Well, see, for me, the Iron Root wasn't like after, like on the first sip, yeah, it was kind of sharp, but after that, it was the oak that took over pretty much everything.
Yeah. So taste. Taste.
I did taste it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I was like, smell. Okay. Yeah, taste. I'll go with the Rebecca.
Infinity Ball. Yeah, this is it's kind of an infinity bottle or an infinity sip of everything we've had here tonight. But even though that Iron Root Harbinger didn't really like measure up for me, I do want to come back to it this year. Cause I can't help but think that it's an award-winning bourbon, and what I've had from Iron Root before this one, I've really liked. So maybe it was just a matter of the fact that it was the last one we tried tonight after all of these other ones, and neck pour. We've got to try it again.
Oh yeah, we'll try again in 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way it's still fresh in our minds, and it gives it time to settle.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll try again in 2 weeks.
Yep. So yeah, 2 weeks. That'll be so we'll try it again in March, but that'll be in like the midst of Irish Whiskey Month. But that review will probably come out in April.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say that there aren't any whiskeys that we had here tonight that I just straight up didn't like.
Nope. All of them I liked a lot.
Yeah, no, I liked all of them. There were some that I liked much more than others, but I did like all of them.
This is probably the least I liked.
Yeah.
But that's because I had to work so hard to find something.
Yeah. No,
which is the Iron Root.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure after waiting for a little bit, it might become better.
Yeah.
Because that's basically with everything else.
Yeah. No, I think whenever we try this one on our actual review video, we'll let it sit out for a little bit, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, and then see what it's like. But we are over our time, so we're gonna go ahead and cut off the stream here. Thank you everyone who tuned in, and chatted with us, liked the video, everything. We really appreciate y'all, and we will be back in April, first Monday in April. So tune in, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we post. We will see you next time.
Cheers.